things you see is of him. He exists. You look at the tree, you're supposed to give glory to the Most High.
Right.
You look at the drop of rain, you're supposed to give glory to the Most High. All right, you're able just to see yourself in the mirror. You're able to fart. You're supposed to be giving all praise to Yahweh.
Yeah, because that have to do with your body.
Yeah.
Right? Passing gas have to do with the functioning of your body.
You don't pass gas, you die.
There you go.
Guys and have bowel movement. All that's supposed to be, you know. But you know, in this world, it constantly there's like a mouse trap or a hamster in a wheel. All right, a dog that's chasing its tail. You know, sometimes you just so caught on, sometimes you forget. You know.
Right.
All right, but you supposed to that's why you saw keep it like that. Where you just head down, you just. You know what I'm saying, because when you look in the world, you look out. You see he exists.
Right.
Scripture saying what? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 verse 1. It says, for thine incorruptible spirit is in all things. The scripture called the stick, right here.
For Ephraim and Judah.
Right. Our clothes, everything we got upon us. Okay, the trees. All right.
It's life. Once you look at life, you're supposed to give all praises to Yahweh Shema Shai. Right. Because creation it shows who he is.
But see, that's where knowledge comes from, though. When you sit there and you consider these things.
But Jay don't have time.
But see,
Unless we have time to just sit there and analyze, walk the earth, and all praise Yahweh Shema Shai. I plant and I see my it grows. Right. You see, that's all given because the Lord deals with time and life.
Right.
So giving glory to him.
No, that's even to bros like who travel and go out places and see different sceneries. Right? When bros travel and see these different sceneries, they see different parts of the earth that makes you reverence Yahweh Shema Shai. That's a good to get that experience.
Yeah. See two different waters meet and don't mix.
Yeah.
Right. That's Yahweh Shema Shai.
Hey, to see a mountain and a valley and under the mountain you have a clear stream of water. You got animals. And this is what Esau's trying to, this is why he got us in cities and things of that nature, because he knows that Jacob thrives in nature more so. Right? Look at David. David said that the Lord made his feet like hinds' feet. How would David have known that if he never observed a hind in its natural state? Hind, we're talking about a goat, because you have goats that climb high mountains, you know what I'm saying? See, how can he ever come to that conclusion if he was never able to see that goat within its element?
Within the elements. That's wisdom.
That's wisdom, man.
Able to, Jake, that's how Jake move. We don't learn off of just sitting in the fucking classroom.
Right.
All right, and just read books. That's a time, we have to read books. We have to read our law.
Right.
There's a time and place for that.
Right.
But we love to touch things. We learn from experience.
Right. Hey, the book.
This devil will tell you to go to school, and then you can't get hired because you don't have experience. So imagine if I was going to school and having also experience with it.
Right.
I'm also working on cars or whatever.
Right.
Quick story one. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, start verse 16. It says, rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High, of Mashiach Yahushua concerning you. All right. We give praises for whatever reason. All right, in our lives.
Sometimes you feel the sun, but sometimes you don't even see the sun. It's all these fucking skyscrapers, right? Down south, right here. This shit's supposed to be kind of cool because you got water right there.
Right.
But because the wind gets broken from the fucking skyscrapers, break down the wind.
Right. Now imagine, and these are all things that the Lord created for the children of Israel. Right? And what has Esau and Edom done since he came into power? Destroyed all of it.
Yeah, destroy everything.
All right. And what does the Lord say about those who destroy the earth? All right.
Destroy you.
Right. So go ahead and bring that piece about me, brother.
It's Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged. And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Right, and this is in the book of Revelation. This is towards the end, man. All right, this is when Esau is about to get the judgment. All these nations are about to get the judgment, and he's giving you a good detailed example of who's going to get the judgment.
What was the point of making plastic?
Right. What's the point of it?
What's the point of it?
And he was good making glass. Like back in the day, everything came in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
No,
Coca-Cola.
they prefer stock up all the gold bars and hoard them all for themselves. And we could have a lot of cups and spoons of gold,
Right.
and copper, and you know what I'm saying? But no, they want to give us plastic.
Right. Why now allow you guys to eat off of gold when gold, these precious metals, when you eat off of them, pieces of that stuff goes in your body.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got colloidal silver.
Colloidal silver, colloidal gold. Right. And it has a reverse effect too, because now when we're drinking out of plastic, eating with plastic, pieces of that is going into our body.
Microplastics
Yeah.
in your body, man.
Microplastic. Like, he's just a fuck up.
Yeah, just a bit.
You know what I'm saying? He's just a fuck up.
Ezekiel 35.
And the earth needs rulers. Owners.
Yeah, it's
All right,
good.
the white man is ruling and destroying the earth.
He's as death.
He's just like death. Yes, like the brother said.
The harbinger of death.
Harbinger of death.
There was a cartoon that came out a while back that showed like a step-by-step process of Esau, coming into power, him now creating.
There was a fat guy walking.
Yeah, a fat cat, and he was just fucking destroying everything. He touched it, just turned to fucking death, man.
Right.
He's the border of wickedness.
Hey, what a wickedness, bro.
It talks about it when Alexander the Greek. It says
Yeah.
after it was separated, wickedness
Increased
increased.
upon the earth, right?
I got something real quick though. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 4. It says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish."
What's that
Now,
word? Get that word language. You know what you
Yeah,
got?
no, I know off the top of the head. Language, the earth is dying basically.
Fading.
It's fading away. It's losing its strength. Why? Because the so-called devil is empowered, and he does not have the right manual to run the world. Man.
He has it, but he doesn't. He
disregards it.
He disregards it.
You don't want to take the
He
time.
can't
to
use it.
understand.
It's not for
It's
him.
not for him. He can't break down the manual.
Right.
The
That's
manual is in a foreign language.
Foreign
to him.
language.
I was saying, it's
You know what I'm
hard to read.
saying? Too long to read.
Right.
I'm just gonna press it playing.
You ever have a
But
test?
it's our fault.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to continue being served out by
We didn't
Shabbat
serve the
Shalom.
Lord, right?
So the Lord had to show us, you see,
Right.
this has happened to the earth that you love, start because the elect, or if you part of elect, you was one of those persons that helped build,
Build and create what we see today.
God.
And this,
So-
go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
And this is why, you know what I'm saying, in the scripture, I think in the book of Ezra, it says the earth was created for our sakes, man.
Yeah.
And if the earth was created for our sakes, we were supposed to be the ones to run it accordingly.
Right.
Okay, but what we felt was we were looking at the other nations and we were seeing how they were getting down, right? And we wanted to be like them. So what did the Heavenly Father do? Now he took away the thing that he gave to us. All right, and he says, now you want to be like these other nations. Now you're gonna see the result of you wanting to be like these other nations, man. All right, have us subject to payments.
Some motherfuckers don't even know it's food.
They don't, look,
You should be able to look at that something and say, this is not something
not
that's
food.
Crab.
No, Moab disgusts
Moab would
me,
eat
man.
plastic.
I see plastic. They eat plastic. Plastic rice.
And
Yeah,
plastic.
The
rice.
plastic noodles.
And plastic
Yeah, but they don't
lettuce.
eat it.
Now they sell it to
They
everybody
sell it
else.
to, us.
You think
Oh,
them
I'm
Chinese?
not dumb like you, bro. They not dumb.
Come on, man. You think them Chinese people, you think they eat that food at their restaurants? They don't eat that food that they sell.
You barely see a.
I never seen a
fat.
That's
You
one
never
thing
really
they
see
say.
fat.
No.
I never seen a Chinese person
That's
go to a Chinese restaurant.
No, they don't. They don't eat that
They
shit.
say because it's not their food. Bro, they only eat white rice, bro. They eat
That's
white
it.
rice.
Real white
they
rice.
eat vegetables. Then they eat unlawful meats.
Yep.
They don't really eat. Fried rice was Jake shit.
That's
I
Jake
think,
shit.
I think they learned that from Northern tribes.
I told you.
It's Jake shit. Fried food is Jake shit. It's just that we eat too much of it and then we eat bad oils.
Right.
It's not wrong. It's in the law of fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But see,
nothing wrong.
but Esau never showed Jake the right and proper way to eat, man.
He's not going to.
You understand?
Why would I?
That pyramid,
Yeah.
that shit is
That
bullshit.
shit is bullshit, bro.
Why would I show you how to eat right? So you could come against me?
Yeah, because if you eat right, you think right.
You gonna think right, you gonna have the right strength.
You don't have
Right.
the right strength.
But even with the wrong food, we still got strength.
Right. See, that's because the Lord,
Lord said
he
he
says
shall
one
eat.
shall be stronger than the other, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's always gonna be the most profound thing about us. We're always gonna be the most resilient people on the planet, man. All right, even in our lowest state, with the Lord, we're still more resilient than you. Speaking about the elect more so. You know what I'm saying to you?
We got a little more.
All right, brother.
Isaiah 24:5, it says, "The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant." Like what we were saying before, the manual's there. It's just Esau's just contrary to it. He doesn't want the
He
manual.
doesn't want it, even if he understands. Because see, the thing is, Bible, I think it said Daniel said, that well, it says in the book that you shall be wiser than Daniel. So you know, so Esau knows, man, but he decides to do everything else, man. He doesn't want to do what's right.
Right. This is what the brother just read. One key word that stood out to me was defiled and ordinances. Right. He changed the ordinances of how the world is supposed to be and what you're supposed to eat.
Yep.
Should say herb eating seed, fucking fruits from God's seed. Don't mix
You
seed.
shouldn't even like plant shit, different plants together. Right.
Right, and not to abhor the birds. They got pharmaceutical, all that bullshit.
Right.
GMOs. I got something real quick.
And these people not even upset.
For you.
You're supposed to be upset. You're supposed to be upset of what's happening upon the earth.
Right.
You're feeding your kid GMO. Yeah, you should be upset about that. All right? Processed food that's your kids have cancer. Right.
Pop-Tarts. Cheetos.
Well, Esau don't even care about his own people. The upper echelon Edomites don't care about the low level Edomites.
Yeah, because certain products they don't sell them, they don't allow them into Europe. That's how you know.
And that's what the elites say. You think the elites living here in fucking Babylon? Fuck no, man. Go ahead, brother. I got a precept.
It's Exodus 1:9. It says that he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply and it come to pass that when there fall out any war, they join also into our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land.
And is that not happening right now?
Right.
With them taking the tribes and send them back to these countries? They said, come and let us deal with them wisely.
Hey, because you know what Jake was doing? Jake would go work on the farm. Jake would go work on construction. And when you go to Jake's crib, Jake living in these big old houses. Understand? Jake living good. Nah, Edomite who's struggling in this society, he look at that, he'll be like, yo, man, what the fuck is going on? How these low-level niggas, right, these porch monkeys, how the hell they living better than we do?
That's what they were saying under when Biden was in.
Yeah.
They said they gave them all these vouchers,
all
putting
these
them up in
benefits and
hotels.
shit, yeah. And this is why when that devil came into office, what's the first thing that he did? He took away the jobs from the so-called Negro woman, or through the DEI.
And Edomites too.
And Edomites too, right? But it more so affected Jake.
They benefit the most of that. Edomites.
Right.
Yeah, but Edomites that's in power, but regular Edomites hurt too.
Yeah, they hurt, right?
Why do you think the man gets upset?
Why they so upset? Yeah, because they started seeing
Because
niggas
really,
in positions.
they were saying, oh, they take, Edomites are the main ones that's on the food stamps.
Right, there you go.
So if you're affecting, you had so happy about Jake and a lot in the immigrants, but fucking white people, they on food stamps.
Right.
Who's the biggest people on food stamps? Amalek.
Yeah, Amalek.
The 1948.
1948, right.
If I can add on too, those those African American women who lost those jobs, right? Those are statistics that I seen. It showed like a higher number of Edomites, which was similarly close to the number, but Edomites getting jobs.
Right. So that means that he put those things in effect.
Yep.
Even though Edomites got affected, but really, they affected Jake more, man.
Yeah.
All right, and also not just that. Salakia, you got what you call it? I forgot my train of thought. When it came to this whole DEI thing, Esau being affected by it, Trump came in and started cutting. He started cutting food stamps. Now you can't even buy certain things, certain products on food stamps no more. And these are things that Jake only bought. You know what I'm saying to you?
But the purpose is like the purpose is why he started cutting back, because he understands it's time to war.
Yeah, it's time for war.
It's time for war.
So he's allocating funds, but see the thing is, he's not taking
Allocating funds for his rich friends too.
Right. So, but he's not taking it from, he's taking it from programs that Jake rely on the most.
Right. And they want Jake to ride.
Yeah,
they want Jake so they could be justified killing Jake.
Right. So you have civil war that's on the brink. You have race war that's on the brink. All right. The minds of these damn Egyptians, man, it's failing them, man.
And it's beautiful that you just said that too. The race wars was ever since the Kirk incident, right?
Kirk Franklin.
The Charlie Kirk incident. There was a post on Instagram that was like, it's time for us white people to stand up, right, against these black people, right? And under the comment, right, it was a nigga woman. She said, "We're not like our ancestors. We'll fight back." So you already see what type of
Spirit that's being
the spirit that's being put on the earth was being brewed up, and what motive and agenda that they have.
Yeah, but Jake, he ain't ready. Jake, you're not ready. This definitely come with great wrath, right?
He just
All right, and then on top of it, you say that you're ready. you're moving off carnality.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the Lord said, wait till I take the praise.
Right.
So you're going to get mowed down because you're not waiting for the Most High.
Right.
All right? Well, you know, it's going to get down. It's going to get busy. All right?
Yeah.
You're going to see these YNs, you know, see how wild they get. Even though they're your product.
I don't know if you brothers seen it, but September 11th, you know, they had supposedly a protest down here in Miami. You know, it's time for white people to stand up for themselves.
White men fight back.
White men fight
That
back.
was the chant. They was
Even you've been fighting.
Even to the point where Andrew Tate said something about it. Was weird, you know, he's CIA, he's tapped interested in that.
Interesting.
But you see, now what they're trying to do is race wars.
Right.
Yeah, because his back is against the wall. He's being exposed.
Yep.
He's tired of being exposed, so we have to stand up for ourselves.
Right.
You're the one that's been hurting the whole earth.
Right.
Right? Destroying the whole earth. All right? Policing the whole earth.
Right.
Now that everybody is tired of your bullshit and calling you out. Now you're upset.
I need a scapegoat.
Yeah, you're a scapegoat.
So I'm gonna just, hey, I'm
But
gonna
this
make you guys
makes
fight.
sense. That's Nero. That's why they said this is Nero. Nero is going to blame the church again for the fighters. All right, that's what he's doing. He's blaming. They're going to blame you Israelites for everything that's happening to Babylon. But really, it's been them destroying Babylon. It's been 1948ers that's been taking away from Babylon.
Hey, because you know why? Because really, when you really do your research in history, America's not it stopped being a country way back in the 1920s. There was an article that came out that showed that John D. Rockefeller actually bought America, the corporation. All right, America is not a country. It's not a. When you come from a nation, the people that are in a nation share the same fucking bloodline as you do. That's why when you look at that word nation, it goes back to the Greek word raza or race. All right, your nation is supposed to contain the same race or bloodline people. Look at the Chinese. Look at the Japanese. Look at the Ethiopians. Everybody in that country share the same fucking bloodline. Not here in America. So if you're looking for America to, to be that place where you can build and retire, this is not it, man. The Lord is bringing this place down. He raised it up, all right, just so he can show his power when he comes to destroy it.
That bitch is falling.
It's falling, man. When you read the precepts, it's talking about Basra being destroyed, man. This is the modern day Basra. This is the chief capital city of Esau, Edom, man.
Yeah, we have 3 more months this year.
Yeah, almost.
So let's see how because this year gonna go with a big
bang. Yo, that cracker only been in office a year. Oh, not even a year yet. Look how much has popped off since then. And he got 3 more to go.
That's a beautiful point that you made too. The Lord raised up the society, and he's going to bring it down, just like with Egypt. The Lord used Joseph to raise up the strength of Egypt. And we see what happened in Egypt. Egypt got brought down. So, hey, America is spiritual Egypt. And history repeats itself. So America is going to be brought down, man. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be showcased around the world. And everybody's going to see the downfall of Babylon, man.
Right. They was going to say how the hammer and the earth.
They cut asunder.
Right. Because, hey, Babylon at one point in time was the Clinton. The top of the top.
City of gold.
The city of gold. That's why they say how these other nations drink.
That's why they try to come here for a better place, a
Better life.
Better life, and how it has so much influence. That wine.
Right.
Okay, these nations got drunk upon.
Because he was selling the fucking dream. Yeah, go ahead.
But really, they got caught in what? Depth.
All right, the scriptures call this place the great city, the golden city. All right, great Babylon. That's Isaiah 14.
All right, go ahead, bring that up.
So, Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right, so we know who Pharaoh was. Pharaoh was the king of Egypt. All right, and at that time, the old ancient Egypt, that was a powerhouse, man. All right, all other nations flowed unto Egypt, especially during the time of that famine. All right, you had to go to Egypt to get flour or whatever the hell you needed to make your bread. All right, and it's the same thing here in America, man. Look how great this country is. The Bible calls it the Golden City. All right, where you can come here and fulfill your dreams. You can come from a whole different nation, come from a place that has nothing but stricken poverty. But you come here to America, shit, you're the king of the fucking world.
Yeah, but a king in debt.
But a king in debt, right?
You don't own anything. You know what I'm saying? Your assets always get taken. Do something against the government to see your assets. If you don't pay for something, yeah, take your ass. You don't really own nothing here.
Right.
Look what they did to Kanye.
Hey, they took him out of his real quick.
Froze his money,
Yeah.
everything.
You gotta pay.
Yeah, I believe that.
Somebody told me he did it on purpose.
Yeah, because he's juiced in
They
too.
say he did it on purpose so he could get out of the contract with the Divas.
Oh yeah.
He might not, I think all that shit was just a show, bro. He's a character, man.
Yes, Sion.
Yeah, he got his money back because in 2025 it says his net worth is 2.77 billion.
But see, but a nigga like that don't understand what the brother just brought out on his nine.
Yeah.
This place has been propagated. It was put up just so the Lord can just fucking shut that shit down.
Yep.
Because see, what's gonna make all you other nations fall in line is when you start to see America burning from afar off, man.
Yeah.
When you start to see that golden city go up in smokes, poof! Oh shit! America got destroyed. What the fuck we gonna do?
Hiss at her. Hiss at her pledge.
They
Hiss.
said he started crying.
They started crying.
Because they seen that there was no more money to be made.
Right,
Right.
and who was they really making money off of? Jake.
Us. But they understand the curses.
Right.
You shall go to them from all
Want and need of all things.
So that's
Right.
why we're the biggest consumers. You got Jake over here.
Jake is the biggest consumer, man. So now there's no more eating off the backs of these so-called Negroes.
Yeah,
man.
now the Israelites gonna eat off y'all back.
Right.
That's right.
Right,
Y'all
brother.
gonna bring us everything. Y'all gonna bring us your gold, your silver, your frankincense, your myrrh, your daughters.
Yep.
All right. You're gonna have to bring us everything.
That's
You're
right.
gonna have to come to us to get your
Right.
stuff.
Gates open continually.
Right. Why do you think this devil's worshiping this society so much? Because of the fucking money that he has. His power. Women flock to power. People flock to power. You can be the most wickedest motherfucker on the earth, but if you can pull strings, people are always at your feet, man.
That's why the scriptures say our people shall be willing in the day of our power.
Right? So when they start to see that transition, because the Bible talks about a translation of kingdoms, man. All right, from one people to another people. All right, and then we're going to start to see the flow of people coming unto us. So much so, the Bible talks about we're gonna be a little like, yo, what's going on, man? All right, because this devil has ruled the earth so wickedly, man. So the Lord has propagated this fucking nation just so he could bring it the fuck down, man.
That's right.
There's too much bullshit going on out here, man. Hey, look.
And let me give you a quick analogy.
Yeah.
The scripture says the saints shall take the kingdom, right? Now over there in the land of Ham, just for a quick example, look what's happening in France right now. This guy Abiam Traore, all right, Burkina Faso, and a couple other those African nations, they kicked France out of their country, man. And right now, France suffering.
I think their government collapsed.
Yeah,
not
they
too long
government
ago.
collapsed.
That's the reason why, because Africa ain't allowing them to leech off them anymore.
Right,
You see?
right. And that's a beautiful thing now.
That's just an example.
Yep.
Of when we get back in control,
Everybody,
you know?
everybody is figuring out that the Edomites are the problem.
All the
you go.
problem.
The reason why I'm in this
Cancer.
predicament
Cancer of the
is
earth.
because I have ties with this devil.
Yep.
Let me break all ties so I can feel better.
Right, right. We all know that everybody is in league with Esau through his banking system, man. All right, the most poorest country, all right, has to go to one of them fucking banks if they want to make any transaction, man. All right, when they start to see that, damn, man, we've been investing in this devil's, mindset, his ideology, and what do we get for it?
Yeah.
Look at all these nations that lined up in themselves with Esau, Edom, Afghanistan, Iran. These nations were sheep herders, man.
Yeah, because if you try to trade outside the dollar, they're gonna come visit
They're
you.
gonna come
You
visit
see,
you,
but
bro.
what happening now? You have the BRICS nations where these are countries that's leveling the playing field,
Right.
Because they have certain economy and they have weapons too, so
Right.
you can't just bum rush them any kind of old way,
Right.
Because that's the BRICS is big. China, Russia,
Right.
that's huge. You can't just do nothing to them any kind of old way.
got Russia behind it.
Right, there you go. When I bring that piece
You
of
know, and that's beautiful. All right, all the nations are stepping away. Back in the day,
Sorry, what?
Esau, Edom is still gonna find a way that you're gonna get right back under his grip. And what he's gonna do is the New World Order.
Right.
All right, you thinking that you're gonna have
It's
your
gotta
stable
change on that.
coins, or have your Russia coin or whatever.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
What is it called,
Esau's gonna get tricky again to fall right in his system.
Right, 'cause
that's
that-
why they're gonna be angry. That's why the Nation gonna be angry.
They're gonna be angry, bro.
Because they thought that it was getting freedom from
They
having
got
these
freedom.
coins and all this. But they're gonna figure out, damn, I got fucked over again by them.
They're gonna do what they do, be wicked.
All right, because these the BRICS nations, they remember these are
Because they
still,
don't want nobody to get ahead of them.
no. They think they're gonna be the next one to rule when America fucking plops off. Little do you know, motherfuckers, like once America falls off, all you motherfuckers going into captivity, man. All of you're gonna be tributaries to the children of Yasha Allah, which is he is the prince of the power, man.
Also have them in a trick bag.
In a trip bag.
Does it make sense why Esau to grab him up like that, trick him into the New World Order agenda? Because This is his time to rule.
Right.
You can say why the heathen reigned in mind.
Imagine the main thing.
It's not no translation. After the heathen went, after Esau ruled, then
And then Moab.
No,
That's not written.
It's the end, bro.
Hey, real quick, I write down precept.
What did it say? The fulfillment of the Gentiles?
The mystery of the Gentiles.
I'm paraphrasing it wrong.
To
the
the
time the Gentiles be
Gentiles.
fulfilled.
There you go.
Right? It's the end of it.
Right.
No more rulership for you either.
Nope.
All right, on the rock, when you go to the imagery in Daniel, it didn't say Moab next.
Moab next,
No,
right.
It said after the revised Roman Empire,
Right.
all right, that rock came to destroy the statue.
Right.
That rock is Yahushua.
Right.
Right, there's no one else. Joshua got next. Bring
Right.
up precept in second Ezra.
Right.
Jacob is Esau the end of the world.
Make it the beginning, right? Because you gotta understand that feat that was mixed with miry clay, that's the revised Roman Empire, man. AKA America. Okay? Except that miry clay, you know, it's talking about the other nations. But the Lord's he's gonna break all that shit into pieces, man.
He's breaking that shit in pieces now.
Right now.
But deep in amongst each other, France and Britain, all these Edomite nations are. How you gonna say that you're trying to bring the beast image or the beast system, all right, and you fight amongst each other?
Right.
Doesn't make
The
sense.
house divided
Cannot stand.
Second
2 Ezra 6 and 7 it says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of times? Or one shall the end, or one shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth.
Right, so mind you, Ezra was the first one that had that question. All right, the disciples used to ask the Yahushua too. What are the signs of the end of this world, man? Go ahead, brother. You have to say
That's what I'm saying. That's the breakdown of what's happening here. The prophet Ezra is speaking with the angel about the end times.
Right.
So that's what the brother quoted, 2 Ezra 6 and 9. We start from 7 to give you the breakdown of what's happening.
So now what we're seeing is the actual understanding of Jacob holding down the hill of Esau.
Right.
We see it coming to pass now.
Right.
All right. The oldest shall serve the youngest.
Right.
All right. And even Jacob, starting with Yahushua, is the one that's going to bring down Esau. All right. Go ahead.
2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Jacob is next.
Right. We
Now
got
Shawala
next,
is
fool.
next.
Not
There's
you,
no-
damn
the
heathen.
heathens are done. It's finished.
It's done, man.
After Yahushua cracked the clouds, it's over.
It's over.
All right, there's no more ruling. And how can you rule? What? How? Your whole army
Gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
You need a military to
You
have
need a
power.
military. You need to have a protection.
But that's what made Rome so strong because of this military.
Yeah, Rome is going to destroy all your nation's army.
All's gonna be done.
All right, in the Valley of Al-Shapah.
Yep.
Now, also was the reason why Rome fell, because Rome was too spread
Spread
out.
out, that's
This
right,
how
bro.
America is way too spread out.
Right, you got different wars going on. Venezuela, you got the Ukrainian war. Right, you got this whole thing going on with Iran and Israel, and America backing up Israel. Hey, man.
And then you also got the war within your own
Right, in
land.
your own land.
That's brewing up.
Right.
Yep.
That's why the scripture says you shall be in straits. Right. Go ahead, brother.
All right, you got
Isaiah 14 and 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how had the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Right. And this is the golden city. This is the oppressive golden city, man. Because the only reason it was made golden was off the backs of the so-called Negro Latino in America.
Well, in America, is their army to police the whole earth.
Right.
All right, that's their enforcer.
Right.
Their muscle.
The muscle, man.
That's the muscle of the Edomite supremacy.
And they tell you that, and that's what's backing up Esau's currency is the military, the petrodollar. Who do you think is backing? It's not gold that's backing up the petrodollar. It's the military.
Yeah, because they'll go to your land and
Yeah,
take your
fuck
shit.
that shit up.
What war was it that they used propaganda to bring America the Muslim? Was that
Oh,
World
that was
War
World War II. When they were going against, you know, because there was a whole bunch of propaganda.
Japanese.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you know, and how
That's
they
why
were.
that's how this able to enter the war. America
Right.
was into war because the war was over there in Europe.
Right, it wasn't over here. And how they were able to, you know, coax America in the war was.
What was that called? When they killed the
bombing of the warship? Damn. I forgot what it's called.
Pumpkin.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh, Pearl Harbor. Yeah, that was that was an inside job.
Yeah, but I think
They used that. They said the
Yeah, war.
Japanese did that to get America in the war. They said that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, but it wasn't. It's the same thing with 9/11. It was an inside job, man.
Right. And that's one of the reasons to start the war.
Right.
What you reading on that? I lost
It was prophecy. All right, Germany is not supposed to. Germany is not supposed to. It's not the half of the earth.
Right. So going back to what we're saying, during World War II, so now, you know, the JJs, they're having a hard time in Germany. They know America had that military power. So what they did, they went to Winston Churchill and they told Winston Churchill, if you can get America involved in this war, we'll fund your war. You understand what I'm saying to you? And after this is when we see America becoming that great nation.
Hammer of the earth.
The hammer of the earth. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's when
All the nations got scared.
That's when Esau made fire come down from heaven.
Yeah.
All right, that false miracle.
Even the Americans were scared because I seen something with those what do you call the military people? The veterans.
Mm-hmm.
They said when they dropped it, they said that was something that they
Never seen the whole. That's the whole.
Remember,
world.
the whole dynamic of war changed.
It changed.
They were
man.
afraid.
Right.
They was like that was the scariest thing they ever experienced. They were talking about it. These are Edomites.
War,
talking about it.
And they didn't even have to drop that bomb. No, the Japanese had already surrendered.
You know, testing.
All right, but since they had already created
They wanted to see the after
the
effects
after
of
effects
that.
of it, and the after effect is what? After many generations, 5 generations, they're still feeling the fucking recourse of them goddamn bombs, man.
Yep.
All right, Esau's the wicked of the earth, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
That's
gonna
what.
tell you something, Esau. Edomites, like you're here in America. The Japanese didn't forget.
Nope. Right. They did not forget it.
Look, that's the spirit. But I just seen something on Instagram where a Japanese individual saying, why are there all these American bases in America? They're like, this is going to be the downfall of America because they're spread out too much.
They're
He's
spread
like, why
too
is there
thin.
this much American military in Japan? They said, there hasn't been war in Japan in a long time. He said, why are they here?
Taking their resources.
Taking their resources, also their technology,
It's to control you.
and to control them, right? See, you have more on that. You have something more on that? All right, go ahead, bring it out. See, Bob.
This is Nahum 3:1 says, most of the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. Pray departed not. And they were talking about how right here, how Jake is the reason why America was flourishing even to the beginning, where we built up this place, and how was Esau was able to do that through rape, robbery, and murder.
Right.
And then we got in. And the scripture has it where it's going to be destroyed. It says, whoa, war goes to destruction.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
because when you read the book of Joel, it talks about the Lord gathering these armies in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the Lord's judgment, for the controversy of Zion. All right, for the sake of the children of Israel. And to go even deeper, it's not really about the children of Israel. It's really about the Lord's name.
Yep.
All right, the Lord said, hey, look, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That's what he's really going to do, man. He's going to make things known. He's going to bring respect back to his name, man. And that's why the Bible says that he's going to, the name of the Lord is going to be new, meaning it's going to be refreshed. Like the whole world's going to know the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and they're going to move according to that vibration. All right, there's not going to be a mention of any other gods, man.
You know, all gods die with Babylon.
With Babylon.
Or they die with this world.
Right.
All right.
And those
That's
gods,
why Yahushua want to bring all these idols in this world, to bring all of China. All right. What's that shit in Italy? The Pizza. Pizza.
Tower of
Yeah.
Pisa.
All right. The Tower.
Pisa.
Pisa. What's the Eiffel Tower?
Eiffel Tower.
The Egyptian statues
Right.
and pyramids.
Obelisks.
That Brazil statue with what they call Jesus. I think that's
Yeah, the one in
Brazil.
Brazil.
Right.
Janeiro.
Right.
Yeah, Rio de Janeiro.
That's why y'all motherfuckers get fucked up all the time.
All right. Wait, please, sir. I got that. And then you go. Go ahead, brother.
That shit always down. Well, that shit you always get hit with lightning. I think they gotta fix it constantly, dog.
Hey, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 20. And when they entered into the heathen, whither they went, they profaned my holy name. When they said to them, these are the people of Yahweh, and are gone forth out of his land. But I have pity for my holy name, which the house of Israel have profaned among the heathen,
Right.
whither they went. So we profane the name of the Lord.
Right.
Now here's what the Lord says. Therefore saith unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I do this not for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went.
I'm thinking about that exact same piece when I said that. We defy the Lord's name, man. But the Lord said he's going to bring respect back to it. Go ahead, bro.
That's right. And verse, Ezekiel 36 and 23, it says, and I will sanctify my great name, which is profane among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, saith Yahweh thy power, when I shall be sanctified in before your eyes.
Right. That's powerful, man. the Lord said He's going to bring respect back to His name, and one of the ways He's going to do it by destroying Babylon. All right, that's how the nations are going to fear, man.
With that Birdman.
Yeah, he said,
Put respect on my name.
Yeah, he went to the Breakfast Club to confront, and this is a regular 2/3 Jake Homo, talking about putting respect on his name. So how much more his creator? How much more the creator of the whole universe, man?
Bro, Lord saying put some respect on his name. Once again, cut the Amalek because you say the name. Put some respect on his name. Say his name.
Say his name, but he can't because it's dreadful among them, man.
I got something real quick.
That just shows who you are.
Hold on, I think I have one real quick.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 2. It says, declare you among the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. And say, Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. Right? Bel and Merodach are idols.
Right.
And, Babylonian deities, right? It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. And what is that nation that coming from the north? All right, Russia. Okay, because the Lord's going to use these Russians, right? Vladimir Putin to shoot missiles here in America.
Right. And rightly so, man, because really, man, we're tired of being here in Babylon, bro.
Yep.
We're tired of seeing all the wickedness, and we just want the Lord to come back and do His thing. But we understand that there's certain things that have to happen before then. Go ahead, bring that piece up.
The saints are going on.
Right.
Psalms 96 and verse 4. For Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods, lowercase g. For all the gods of the nations, lowercase g, for all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
Right.
So these other deities, all right, lowercase g, they are idols, man.
Right.
Men made
Right?
them. These gods, men made them.
Right.
And that's how you know there's a bug out. How bugged out the heathens are, where you start worshiping something that you made, something that you gave power to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's retarded.
Eyes they have but see not, ears
Ears.
they have but hear not.
So you made this motherfucker. You saying you in your mind saying this guy made everything that I see. This man is the reason why I have this house. This entity is the reason why I have kids. Or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the bullshit is. You're retarded. That's why the Goyim, they need to have a foot up their ass. That's why they need a rod of iron on their fucking, beat the right in their head. Bum!
Hey, just
You
to
so
back up,
stupid.
back up what you're saying, to bring understanding to what the brother said when it comes to these idols, the book of Psalms 135, it says the idols of the heathen are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. So these guys don't really have no fucking power, right? They're all the works of men's hands. They cannot eat, they cannot sleep, they cannot shit, they cannot do nothing.
Go read Bell and the Dragon.
That's all I wanted.
All right, go read Bell and the Dragon.
Oh shit!
All right.
Let me finish on. It says in verse 16, it says they have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Neither is there any breath in their mouths. They make them like they that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusted in them. Like the brother was saying, they make gods that look just like them.
Who was that?
Remember fucking Elon,
Right.
in 2020,
Right.
he cast away their God.
throwing them
Why?
in
Because
the
their God can't help them with that
Oh, that's
disease.
Elijah.
That was Elijah? Peradventure.
Peradventure, your God is
your God is
sleeping.
sleeping.
You need to cut yourself more loud. You need to cry more loud.
Right, cut yourself more.
You need to cut yourself some more.
Right, man. You guys are not
But
worshiping
then,
nothing
like he
out
said,
here,
listen,
man.
I'm gonna show you how great my power is. I'm gonna draw this. I'm gonna draw to a water. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna cut. Because really, water. If you draw to a water, it's not supposed to catch fire.
Right.
Yep. But he's showing you how strong
My power is.
Right.
Right, go ahead, brother.
This is the book of 2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 20. And what could David say more unto thee? But thou, Lord, Yahweh, knowest thy servant. For thy word's sake and according to thy own heart hast thou done all these great things to make thy servant know them. Wherefore thou art great, O Lord Yahweh, for there was none like thee. Neither is there any God besides thee, according to all that we have heard with our ears. And what nation in the earth is like that people, even like Israel, whom Yahweh went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make a name, and to do for you great things and terrible for thy land and for thy people, which thou redeemest, to lead from Egypt from the nations and their gods.
Right.
But thou hast confirmed to thyself that people, Israel, to be a people unto the Lord, and thou, Lord, are become their power. There's no power compared to Yahweh Shem Shai.
None.
This is in 2 Samuel chapter 7, basically saying that there's nobody besides the Heavenly Father but Him.
Right. That's why he said, I killed and I make
I
it
know
alive.
I
I wound and I healed.
Right.
There's no God
beside me.
That's right.
All right? Because their gods can't give them life. Their gods can't.
There's none that can deliver all
None that
the
can deliver my hand.
That's right. Look what happened to Dagon when he was next to the Ark of the Covenant.
Right.
Every time they found him face down. And then at one point he had no head no more.
No hands.
He's senseless.
Bring that
Right,
up.
That's Psalms. So that's how dumb the heathen is. The king was so stupid, he thought he really was in.
Right.
And drinking. How great is this?
Look, he eats the food. Hey, that's like how we laugh. Daniel laugh at him.
You serious, man?
Simple, man.
You really simple. There's no food here.
Look at the dust on the floor.
He said, okay, let's put this shit on the floor.
And you know, imagine yourself being there, seeing that, just seeing his expression go from, look, he's eating the food, just his face shaking. It's just pure anger.
That's embarrassment,
Because remember, as the king, you're supposed to be the most wisest.
Right.
Right?
They've been scamming the king so long.
So I am not wise.
Why are you so stupid, boy?
The priests are more wiser than me.
Why are you so stupid, boy?
Yeah, the priest more wiser than you niggas. They'll eat for free.
They'll eat for free, and so they eat for free, and you give them the money.
Give them the money
So
and
the
food.
money, they're just pocket the money.
Went down there showing how foolish he was rough.
Oh, had a whole family
The
killed,
king was
bro.
rough.
Yeah, all the priests,
Kill everybody,
all
bro.
the priests, their children, and
And their
their wives.
wives. Go ahead, bring it out, bro.
Psalms 115 and verse 2. It says, wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their God? But our God is in the heavens.
Right.
He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased.
Right. That's right.
Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands.
Yep.
They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not.
Right.
I would like,
They-
what always come to my mind? Buddha.
Buddha, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Yep.
Buddha fat ass just sitting there. You just see, bro, they go to Moab, that's what they're into. They always have, if you go to a restaurant, Moab restaurant, they always got Buddha.
Yeah.
They always got money around
Around
them.
them,
They got
coins
different
and
type of
shit.
monies.
All right.
They got they give them gifts.
Yep.
He got his candles.
Why your God fat? You supposed to be a God. You all this part, you want to be fat.
God, gluttony.
Gluttonous.
And the Lord about to show how great His power is.
That's right. That's right.
How great He is,
right.
to the point He's about to destroy the whole
Right.
world in a sense.
Right.
I just show that Israel is on top.
We got it.
I got two more verses.
Go ahead, brother.
Psalms 115 verse 7. They have hands, but they handle not.
Right.
Feet have they, but they walk not.
Right.
Neither speak they through their throat.
Right.
Verse 8. They that make them are likened unto them.
Right.
So is everyone that trusted in them.
Right. So now, look, listening to what he just said. When we talk about the deliverance of the children of Israel out of Egypt, what did all the nations round about see? They saw the pillars of fire. They saw the pillar of this cloud by day or by fire? Fire by day.
Cloud by day,
Fire by night. Right. These other nations that were round about, they seen that shit, man. Because when we,
Egypt?
when we came out of Egypt, they saw the miracles of the Lord.
They heard. They remember
Rahab the harlot.
Rahab the harlot.
I have heard how you have. Yeah, they know about it.
Flying roll.
They heard of it. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's different. But this time, they're going to actually see
They're going to actually see destruction, man.
So you're going to see the power of Yahweh Shem
Of
Shai.
course. It's going to be televised, man. The whole world's going to
Yeah,
see
the
it.
Lord said outside Revelation 1:7, when you return, all eyes shall see it.
All
Every eye
eyes
shall see it.
Right.
Esau's definitely going to be scared. You're going to see so-called black men flying.
Come on, man.
Hey,
That's why he said that at least going to say, tell the rockets to fall on me. Hide me from the
Right.
plague.
So what they're
Kill
gonna
me,
do,
bro.
what they're gonna do, you know, they put it in movies. He's going to block all entrances that lead to him in whatever bunker, whatever mountain that they own. They're going to be blowing up all the entrances so that way the angels of the Lord can't. That's why the Bible says that we're going to have to dig get Esau out. We're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? We'll have to go through the rocks and get him out the fucking
It
rocks,
ain't gonna be
man.
like nothing.
It ain't gonna be nothing. You got spiritual
Yeah,
power.
that's
Teleport,
what it's
teleport.
like.
But in his mind, he thinks that if he does that,
Or you can
he's
Magneto
gonna get
that
away
shit.
from the Lord.
Magneto that shit. I want to be dressed. I want to be dramatic.
Dramatic.
You know
I'm
what
gonna take
saying?
my time with it,
Yeah.
bro.
My
I wanna-
earth bend.
Yeah. Like the fucking Avatar,
Yeah, like-
baby.
Have fun with it.
I'll make you feel it and hear it, and he's just gonna be sitting there waiting.
Or
So
shake it.
what makes you more scared? Anticipation.
Yeah.
All right, you see me, you hear me coming, but it's like why is it, you hear me coming?
Yep.
Doom.
And I'm gonna knock out all their power, so it's nothing but darkness in their caves, bro.
Pop out right
It might
behind him.
be, listen, they probably it's already probably gonna be dark down there,
Right.
Because the earth is gonna be rough to and from,
Right,
Power
right,
gonna be out.
Our power,
Right, they're gonna have a little generator, a little backup.
Yeah, but that generator might, the earth is walking to and from.
Right.
That gas is not gonna be
know what I'm saying?
level for it to go.
Right.
That's just gonna be like this. Shake a lot more.
Shaking.
Don't be surprised.
Shake it like a bubble.
The generator might fall on their leg and they just stuck like that. So it's
Yeah,
go.
Right.
They say they should be in straights. That's
Straights,
making
man.
up, that's making up their leagues.
Yep. Shit ain't gonna work out.
Shit
right.
ain't gonna work out.
Programs, everything's gonna. And they show you that in that movie, that sitcom, the 100. You know what I'm saying? How they came out from their spaceships and shit, and they came and landed on the Earth, and but before there was a spaceship, there was in cryogenic suspension and shit like that, and something malfunctioned, and they had to come back to the Earth. That ain't nothing you plan Esau's gonna work out in your favor, man.
Their technology is faulty.
It's faulty, man, and the Lord controls it, bro.
What the fuck, man?
All right, when those
There's
missiles,
nothing that men make that's
certified, right?
100% perfect. It's not
You know,
perfect.
when those missiles were being, when the chariots were visiting those missile bases, man, they was making all that shit go off, man. Which means that Esau ain't got no control even over his fucking
The Most High
systems,
might
man.
make his AI come against him.
Turn against them, yeah.
Because it is eventually have to turn against him.
I am
All right, but you know what I'm saying? But it's AI. It might say, hey, it might, the Lord might make his AI fuck with it.
Hey, fuck with his fucking AC, because you
Yeah.
know all that, they control all that shit. Fuck with your AC, your water systems. But Esau already got all that shit already in place, man.
Right, that nigga don't even need cameras inside your house. He got, I see some shit. He got internet. He use the internet frequency.
Yeah,
Your television.
The television, bro. I'm
The
telling you, bro.
television.
I leave my house
Yeah,
with the TV.
the
I sit right there.
Your phone.
Your
I leave for a little bit.
You're
to go to
smart.
another room.
You're
that
smart.
shit
You're
just shut
smart.
off, bro.
Some people have smart microwaves.
My refrigerator.
Smart
All
washing
that is
machine.
how you can watch you.
There was a video. There was a dude in his house, right?
Yeah.
And he's bugging out. He's like, "What the fuck? There's somebody in my TV."
Yeah, they're watching, bro.
Yeah, because I remember I had a bug out teacher. She was a bug out substitute teacher. Now, when you were in high school, she said, she said, is you watching the TV or the TV is watching you?
That's why you see. Look, for example, Mark Zuckerberg. He puts the tape over his laptop.
That shit don't matter.
That shit don't matter.
But they know that they're being watched.
Yeah.
Just to
We
show.
saw, that was the known sin back then in the truth. Where they used to put tape on the camera. Yeah, yeah.
That's what my shit.
I was like, man, fuck that. This nigga don't see regardless.
Yeah, but shit, you
He's a
still got your phone,
faggot. He's a
man.
faggot if he's watching. Boxer boy.
Got more precepts?
I got you.
That's right.
He's a fish by nature, right?
Because he was talking about, just how the deliverance from Egypt was so much spoken about.
Right.
That you even had, Rahab the harlot that was in Jericho.
Right.
She knew about it. Also, the Philistines, when the Ark of the Covenant came, they were afraid. That was like, this is the same God that
Destroy the Egyptians.
destroyed the Egyptians. This is
Motherfucker, he gave him hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
And they had to make
But you see how simple,
golden.
but you saying how simple the fucking Cletus is?
Yeah.
They fucking sacrificing golden mice.
Right, right.
Like what? Like,
They
it's
even
not, it's,
they even made idols out of the hemorrhoids.
yeah.
weirdos. And this is the
See,
book.
that's why they need the right people to be to rule.
They're ruling shit, man. They
These
done it,
people,
man.
they're just all over the place.
Yo, watch this thing on TikTok. You see an African motherfucker have my eating a fucking baboon, nigga. Like,
Yeah,
what the
Why are you
fuck,
doing
man?
that? Then you go to
Yeah,
a
it
horse
was
and
one,
watch it
yeah,
and
I think you're
feed.
talking about because they're the ones that started to get traction, right?
Yeah,
always
they
on-
start. They on TikTok all
This nigga said that's
goddamn
the
time.
best meat.
Yeah, it's the best
Baboon.
meat. What the fuck?
I forgot what they call it. They call it a term.
Bush meat?
Bushmeat.
All of it is bush. All of that
Baboon,
shit is
bush
bush meat.
meat, yeah.
Yeah, all of that-
Baboon, baby. Go ahead, brother.
You should know it's not, you can look at an animal, you can look at an animal like, this is not,
No,
you
you're
can't
not
eat
supposed
this
to eat
animal.
that. Right.
It's
Right.
just common sense.
Right.
But the heathens are just, they're just heathens.
They don't have no power,
When
man.
we look at, you be like, oh, gooks, all they do is eat everything too. All the heathens do it.
Yeah, all the heathens do it.
I seen him
Just
do
in
it.
different ways.
He ate a squid. He just took it out of the water with the
It was alive.
The chopstick. It was
Yeah.
alive. He put it in his mouth, and then he put some red pepper sauce. He took it. He just started chewing.
Listen,
and the
see?
legs is moving in his
Moving,
mouth.
fighting for his life.
I'm like, bro, what the hell? But
That's the heathens.
Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said that the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, which is America, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. And
Right.
this is going to be televised. Everybody's going to see it.
And this is the final great deliverance, man.
That's right.
That the Lord is going to, to do for the children of
Yeah,
Israel.
because they gonna, like you said, they're gonna see because America is gonna be destroyed, all right, and then you're gonna have the elect, all right. The elect is in the chariots,
Yep.
all right. So they're gonna have to wait for the elect to come back down to bring judgment.
Right.
We don't know how long.
We don't know how long.
It might seem quick to us,
Right.
because we're gonna be in the time of heaven.
It's going to be different.
Yeah,
We're going to be on God time.
Yeah, we on God time. So you don't know how long it might be. Might be a year. I don't know. I'm
Might
just
be
talking.
one day, but one day is 1,000 years.
Yeah,
You don't know. Hey, so
Remember, that's a ceremony. That's 144,000 men being crowned.
I'm going to read something right quick, and then we can do that. Revelation 15:1, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High.
that's right.
That's the elect in the chariots, man.
All right, brother.
You know? Leaving out of Babylon before, getting on this chariot before this thing is melted away.
Right.
You know? It says, and they sang the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord power almighty.
Proving that they're Israelites.
Right.
Why would they be singing the song of Moses?
All right, right.
Song of Moses for the Israelites.
For Israelites, right.
Salvation. This is basically what it is.
Yeah,
Singing of salvation.
There you go, brother.
All right, listen to the song that Miriam was singing.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
It says, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Who shall not fear thee, O Lord?
And who are the saints to like
The Israelites.
Israelites proving the same is the same thing. The song of the Lamb, the song of Moses.
Same thing. Go ahead, bro.
It says, who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee.
That's right.
For thy judgments are made manifest.
That's right. And it's going to be, the Lord's judgment is going to be made known. All right, especially when we come out of them chariots, man, because one of the things we're going to be doing is putting them chains on them goddamn Edomites, man.
That's right.
All right. So, Lord willing, this camp is edifying. Go ahead, brother. Close it out.
With that, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash.
the double honor city apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom to the Ikim teaching throughout the four corners in true sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Jinx, he owed me a soda.